Hi, everybody. Okay, so I've been getting quite a few requests for some simple neck stretches. So I'd like to share just a few stretches that I do on my own every day for any kind of, if you're having headaches or any kind of neck tension or pain. A really simple stretch to do is just bringing your ear towards your shoulder. So, starting at a nice seated position, you can be sitting in a chair, on the floor, really anywhere you can do it standing. Just take a nice deep breath and fill your belly. Let that kind of elongate your spine, sit up nice and tall. You want to kind of have your back straight. Roll your shoulders up towards your ears and then back down the back body. And then you're going to pick a side to start with. I'm going to choose the left side. And I'm just going to slowly bring my left ear towards my left shoulder. I'm going to make sure that my right shoulder is down and back so that I really feel that stretch kind of in the front of the neck and the side of the neck. And then for any additional kind of further stretch, if this might be a stretch here, and if that's so, then that's totally fine. You want to hang out here and just kind of breathe with it and let that open up. But if you feel like you can go a little bit deeper into the stretch as you inhale, so you're going to place your hand on top of your head and just kind of give it that extra added weight. And then as you exhale, you should kind of feel that side of your neck begin to open up. So I'll breathe with you here, and we'll just kind of let that shoulder open as it wants to. And I feel like the deeper you breathe, the more fully you breathe, the more fully it kind of starts to open on its own. And you might even be able to see in the video my head coming closer and closer to my shoulder, or this shoulder dropping further and further away from this ear. And again, you want to really focus on keeping this shoulder down and back. The tendency here is to have the rounded shoulders where they're coming forward, and this stretch doesn't really do a whole lot unless that shoulder is back where it should be anatomically. So this is a really good stretch to open up the SCM, a little bit of the scalenes and the levator, as well as the upper trapezius. It's really good for, if you're looking down at your phone all day, if you're leaning over anything all day, if you're at a computer all day, anything you're doing to kind of use the tops of your shoulders, the neck, it takes its toll and there's tension that builds there. Another good one is you're going to kind of look to your left. So if you imagine a focal point between, kind of right where your armpit is, between the nipple and the shoulder, there's a midpoint here. So I'm going to kind of try to align my chin with that center point. And I'm going to take it back, and then I'm going to take it down towards that center point. And I'm imagining my chin coming towards this point here. So this stretches the levator and the top of the trap really well. And again, same thing, breathe through it. And if you need that extra added weight, you can go ahead and put the hand on top of the head and do the same thing. Keep that shoulder down and back, and you breathe through it and allow it to open up. Really feel that expansion between the ear and that shoulder and allow it to open. And come back slowly when you bring your head up, because you're stretching that muscle out. You want to be really careful, so take it really slow when you bring your head out of either position. And you can do some neck rolls, just kind of opening all the rest of that fascia up and the rest of the muscles. Do both sides and hold them equally as long. I'm not going to do both sides for the purpose of the length of the video, but just make sure that you do both sides. If you get to a spot where it feels like one side might be tighter than the other, hold it a little longer than the other side maybe. But definitely do both sides. And I'm trying to think if there's any other stretches that might be beneficial. Really, those two are my go-tos for relieving that tension in the back of the neck and the head. You can also take a tennis ball and lay on the floor, and right here at this ridge, there's kind of a point in the back of your head, and then there's a ridge. If you take a ball and place it here and kind of hold it in place on the floor, you're going to look left and look right and let that ball roll over the ridge, and that helps to loosen all of the attachments right there at the neck. So that can kind of relieve some tension as well. Sometimes if you're getting headaches or you just feel the stress or tension from working or whatever you're doing all day. So those are some stretches to practice, and hopefully that helps a little bit with, relieving some of that stuff between massages. And as always, get your massages. Be sure to drink plenty of water when you're done. It just kind of helps to flush out any lactic acid that you might move while you're stretching and creating that flexibility in the neck. So have fun with those stretches. Thank you for watching.